And you know that those who were attending regularly, they were all scoring better marks. So we are requesting you to attend the lecture regularly, because don't think that MCQ means you can pass just like that. Once you are failing, then you are asking, madam, why did we fail? Main reason is that only concepts are not clear. So make it very clear, try to make your concepts clear and attend the lecture regularly. And we will be informing your parents also if you are not attending the lecture. Please understand that. So very happy welcome to all of you for the new academic year, 21-22. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
1 second. Okay. I am just sharing the syllabus with you. You should know what exactly is for. Semester 5 is a very serious year because you are in TY. You know very well. So when you are in TY, this is the base of your graduation certificate. So naturally, you should be more focusing. And India is undergoing a very, very pandemic stage along with the rest of the world. So naturally, this year, whatever is happening as a TY student, even from academic as well as non-academic view, you should be well aware. Children, 21-22, what is the exact syllabus we are going to study? I hope you can see module 1 is dealing with macroeconomic overview of India. Because every child, every student should be familiar with one concept. That is, India has undergone tremendous change since 1991.
Ma'am, screen.
Screen is not seen. Okay, 1 minute. Screen is not seen. Okay, thank you. Can you see it now?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, children. So, Yusuf, you try to attend the lecture regularly. Last year, you were very irregular in many times. And what has happened to the result, no need of me to tell you. Since I know Yusuf, I am taking his name. This is applicable to all the students. Try to attend the lecture regularly. I will be observing, otherwise we will call your parent. Okay. So first module is macroeconomic overview of India. I told you 1991 is considered as very significant year as far as India is concerned, because now we are in the 2021. So naturally you may not be even remembering what is the speciality of 1991. 1991 speciality is that year India has started new economic policy. Children, it is India has started new economic policy. Children, what is the meaning of new economic policy? Please remember that India was following mixed economy for years together. When we were following mixed economy for years together, first you should know what is mixed economy. The moment my speed is more, or if you cannot follow, ask me to repeat. Mixed economy, children, you have studied in 11th standard, you may not be remembering. Mixed economy means it is the period where public sector and private sector used to work together. Public sector and private sector work together. And in this, public sector was more significant than private sector. This is the concept of mixed economy. From 1951 to 1991 July, India followed mixed economy. Again, I am repeating, mixed economy means it's a combination of public sector and private sector. But public sector was given more weightage. Then the question arises, what do you mean by public sector? Public sector is the sector which is owned by government. Please remember, public sector is the sector which is owned fully by the government. Private sector is the sector which is owned by private individual. This is the meaning of it. And we will explain it a little later. And these concepts, very rarely countries in the world follow mixed economy. India follows, Sweden follows. India and Sweden are the example of mixed economy. Then we are very well aware, 1945, there was the Second World War which ended. 1947, we got independence. Children, please understand very clearly. 1947, independence. 1951, first 5-year plan. We started the first 5-year plan in the year 1951. 1950, India became republic. These are the 3 years every student, every citizen of India should be familiar. 1950, we became republic. 1951, first 5-year plan. 47, you are aware, we got independence. So that time was a period where veteran leaders like Baba Sahib Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, all of them were trying to make a new economic canvas for India. Because India was very badly affected because of Second World War. India did not directly participate, but we were supporting Britain. In addition to that, what has happened is the partition of India. When India was, divided between India and Pakistan, this has affected not only the sentiment of the people, but also it has affected economic or development of the country. Both has happened. So 1991, we took a drastic turn. We took a drastic turn. And the drastic turn, what has happened, children? Drastic turn mein we have decided to say goodbye to mixed economy, and we have followed something known as new economic policy. Your first module is fully consisting of NEP 1991. We will be discussing in detail new economic policy, that is NEP 1991. So here we will be dealing with NEP 1991. Then children, we will deal with SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. Today, if you read the paper, if you listen to video, or if you listen to the news, you can hear about SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. Then today, even in the school syllabus, the children are learning about foreign direct investment, because NEP 1991 has changed the entire economic canvas of India. So as a young student, you should know all these things. What is the reason? Only when you know about our country and the changes, you will be able to understand what changes have taken place even in the corporate sector and what changes have taken place globally. Then the role of MNC, that is multinational corporations. So you can see here, module 1 is pretty, you can say that little vast, pretty, module 1. Because here we study about Make in India movement, Skill India development. You are very well aware today the whole world is talking about India. Of course, there was some changes. There were some areas where we could not perform well, no doubt. But at the same time, there are many areas where India is performing very well. Today, the whole world talks about Prime Minister Narendra Modi because he has visited various countries and he is tried his level best to get maximum foreign investment to our country. Mobile. I just wanted to ask you one question. Why in the fan why India needs foreign direct investment? Can you tell me? We call it as FDI. So why India needs foreign direct investment, children? Can you tell? What is the need? Any answer? Why India needs foreign direct? Okay, you have written, you have messaged. Yes. Yes, right. Chandanu Survey has written that answer to boost the economy. You are perfectly right. See, what is happening is, as far as India is concerned, we are not a full-fledged developed economy. That is the reason from the school days you are studying that in the developed economies list, we include USA, UK, okay, many European countries, but India is not included. The question arises, madam, where India is included? India is included in the developing countries list. So why we are not developed? This is what you are always criticizing. Today also you see that Western countries, 50% of their population got covered with vaccination. Children, can you point out a nation where they have said goodbye to mask and they have come back to normalcy? Everything has become normalcy. There is one country now. Which is their country, children? Which one? Not
America.
Thailand, no USA, no.
Israel.
America.
Israel.
Israel.
Somebody has told. That's it. Israel. You read about Israel in Google or in YouTube. You can watch some videos. Israel, how beautifully they have controlled, COVID-19. There, most of the people got vaccinated, and they have even started their normal, economic life. Even the schools and all that started operating. But here we see that in India, especially young people, young children above 18 years of age, they are not. Somebody has written here, New Zealand is a small country. You are perfectly right. New Zealand can never be compared with India. No doubt. I am also agreeing. Good. But my point is here, the children or young people above 18 years of age, they are not given the vaccination so far. And we say that the third wave may be more on the young people or the children. So there is a fear. So the question is, why we are not able to do so much? Main reason, as you said, is the population. To cover such a huge number of population is a tough job. So that is the reason. And whatever we are producing, let it be in the form of investment, that is not sufficient. Basically, because what is happening is, whatever we have produced is eaten by our own population. So as a result, what is happening? National income is growing, no doubt. But per capita income, you might have heard about it. Per capita income is very low. Children, what is per capita income? Income per person. Income per person. National income divided by population. That is per capita income. Those who do not know, take down. So here national income is increasing, no doubt, but population is increasing much faster than national income. So what is happening? हम जो produce करता है वो खाने के लिए या use करने के लिए इतना ज़्यादा population है, per person income become less. So what is the solution to all this problem? One solution is population has to be controlled. Family planning has to be made compulsory. But India, ma'am, family planning cannot be made compulsory because various religious beliefs are against to this. So it is not possible. Second is, we require more capital. When the income per capita income per person is very low, naturally the money which is left for saving will also be less. When saving is less, we know that investment is also less. So these are all connected. These are all connected. So here what is happening is, in order to compensate this problem, the problem of lack of investment, new economic policy invited foreign direct investment, popularly known as FDI. Government has invited FDI. We will discuss that in detail when we start that topic, FDI. Then MNCs. Children, you know what is MNC? I think in commerce you have studied. Multinational corporation. Okay. One example you tell me of multinational corporation. You can unmute and tell, or you can put it in the chat box. Either the manner. What is the example of MNC? India, ma'am, any one example? Have you written in the chat box?
Tata Institute.
No, Tata Institute, no, my dear children, it is purely Indian. Tata is 100% Swadeshi. Somebody has written in the chat box. No, Tata is not an answer, my dear children.
Wipro.
Anybody else? I can give you one hint. Someone has written still now. Let me see.
Wipro.
Apple. Okay. Apple is, but the problem is test.
Microsoft.
Microsoft. Microsoft, yes, correct. Microsoft is an MNC. You are right. What is the definition of MNC? Head office should be in the foreign country and the branch office should be in India. Head office should be in the foreign country and the branch office should be in India. Correct. Microsoft, Google, they are all having their offices in India. They are all big MNCs. Then you can take the example of Hindustan Unilever. What is producing surf, soap and all that? Hindustan
Nestle.
Unilever. I did not hear. Can you be a little louder? Whoever told? Amazon.
Nestle.
Nestle, perfect. Very good. Nestle is the perfect example. So all these are the MNCs, multinational corporations. That is, their head office is in foreign country and they are working in India. Even Cadbury India, all these are the examples of MNCs. So your module 1 is dealing with all the basic concept of, correct children, all the basic concept of new economic policy. Now, what is module 2? Module 2 is dealing with, look here, agricultural policy or agriculture during post-reform period. See, your semester 5 is dealing basically, or you can say fully, with post-reform. Please remember that. They are dealing basically with the post-reform period. What is post-reform period, children? After 1991. That is known as post-reform period. What has happened to agriculture since 1991? You may ask the question, Madam, क्या होने का है? बहुत कुछ होने का है. Because agriculture has undergone tremendous change. We are going to study that. The change has taken place in the form of NAP. What is NAP? New Agricultural Policy. You can take down in case you are not able to remember. New Agricultural Policy. This was passed in 2000. This was passed in 2000. Children, why there was a new policy for agriculture? See, when we are saying goodbye to mixed economy and we are coming to privatized economy, naturally every sector has to change. Because हमारे पास जो sectors है, उसका जो policies है, ये सब mixed economy के base के ऊपर है. After 1991, we are saying goodbye to mixed economy. Automatically, the agricultural policy, industrial policy, financial policy, export-import policy, all this has to change. Please understand that. That is why they are covering all these things. Please remember that. So what are the changes that has happened in agricultural policy? and all those things we will be studying. Then what is the latest changes in agricultural marketing? Today, you know that this online marketing is applicable not only for consumer goods, it is applicable even for agriculture. Some children might have heard about, AMC. One second. Some children might have heard about Washime. You know that APMC, not AMC, APMC. What is APMC, children? Wholesale market for consumer goods and other food grains. That is APMC market. All India producers and marketing, and commodities market. That is the APMC market. APMC market is in Washi. Washi mein aap jane par you can see such a huge, place where you can see the wholesale sale of agricultural product and food grains are happening. And marketing has undergone severe changes as far as agriculture is concerned. So module 2, we will be totally dealing with agriculture. Okay. Then module 3, we are dealing with industry. I told you NEP ke saath saath, every sector has undergone the change. First, we will be studying about agriculture. Then we will be studying about industry. Look here, in the post-reform period. That is, again I'm repeating, post-reform means after 1991. Here you have to study a almost sure question, that is about Competition Act 2002. That we will teach you in detail. Nowadays, this concept is very popular. MSME sector. During the mixed economy period, we were talking about SSI, small scale industry. Today, we are not talking about SSI, we are talking about MSME. Children, you are young, so I am just repeating or reminding you. MSME stands for what? Micro, small and medium enterprises. Micro, small and medium enterprises. 1 minute. I hope you can see. Yeah. Micro, small and medium enterprises. That is MSME. Micro, small and medium enterprises. Earlier we were having only SSI, small scale enterprises or small scale industry. Now that has been further categorized. What is micro enterprises? What is small scale? What is medium scale? Like that we have, classified the industry. Then you will learn about disinvestment. That is the current topic. If you read the newspaper, if you listen to various business channels, everybody talks about disinvestment. Children, what is disinvestment? Madam, public sector bank sale करने वाला है, BPCL sale करने वाला है, HPCL sale करने वाला है, okay, Neyveli Lignite company sale करने वाला है. Yes, that is disinvestment. Government wants to sell some of the government companies. Am I audible? One student has written, there is little.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice of you. So the government wants to sell some of the government companies. Why? We will study it later. Then a new concept which is included in your syllabus is industrial pollution. You have studied about various types of pollution. Air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, etc. Here we will be focusing on industrial pollution. Then along with that, you will also be studying about service sector. Everybody is aware, service sector is the backbone of Indian economy. Today we talk about only service sector. That again, sir, all that in details we will deal when we are covering that syllabus. Then the last module is banking and financial market. My dear children, I am just talking to you. I am rather putting a request. This should be your basic module because any common student should be thorough with what is banking and what is financial market. Because banking is undergoing such a great change. Today you see that when you are going, suppose that you got an account with, say, Syndicate Bank. Now there is no Syndicate Bank. We are aware. Syndicate Bank has merged with Union Bank, as Canara Bank. Syndicate Bank has merged with Canara Bank. Union Bank के साथ merger हो गया Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank. Means the number of banks have become less now. The banks which are making losses, the banks which are making loss, that has been merged. Because so many changes are undergoing even in the banking scenario. Today, young children, during the period of COVID, we did not suffer much because everybody is using ATM, and you are also aware mobile banking has increased, especially internet banking and mobile banking services has increased during this pandemic. What is the reason? Government has introduced lockdown. At the same time, your utility bills have to be paid. Electricity bill भरने का है, mobile का recharge करने का है. You know that all the shops were closed almost for 6 months. So what people are forced to go for mobile banking or net banking. So some 20 years before, nobody has heard about it. So banks have undergone tremendous changes. 24/7 ATM facilities are available. Last, before the NEP in 1991, you know that even to withdraw money from the saving bank, I am remembering those days, we have to go and sit in the bank, the branch. And Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, half day, Sunday, holiday. Okay, next day is also a public holiday. Suppose an emergency comes, you cannot get the money. Today it is not like that. We are not bothered about the holidays because ATMs are there to withdraw the money and deposit the cash. So banking has undergone tremendous change. Then comes financial market. You should think, madam, what is this financial market? Financial market means money market and capital market. That is the financial market. Money market and capital market. Financial market consisted of what all things, children? Financial market means there are two markets. Which are they?
Money market, capital
Money
market.
market, capital market.
Very good, children. Very good, children. Thank you, children. Money market and capital market. We will see all that. What is money market? What is capital market? Today, children, please understand that your knowledge is very important for your parents also. There was a time when parents used to put the money only in the bank deposit. Indians prefer to put money in fixed deposit. Okay. Or people used to buy the land. Today, you know that fixed deposit is giving सबसे lowest return. Maximum interest rate you are going to get from the banks are 5.5 to 6% along with the senior citizen. Earlier, you know that FD used to give, there was a time 14% return, 14% rate of interest. Today it has come down to 5.5. Naturally, what are the other alternatives? ये सब आपको समझ में आना बहुत important है. Then issues and challenges in banking and insurance. You know that India mein banking sector has undergone severe stress. Basically, last 2 years you can see that I am talking about the scams. बैंक में बड़ा बड़ा स्कैम हो जाता है. 1 minute, children, I am writing it over there. big scams. One example everybody knows. Okay, scams in the bank. Last 2 years, ma'am, everybody will be remembering what has happened to Punjab National Bank. Some students are writing, I am very happy. Correct. First example is Yes Bank. Yes Bank has almost become bankrupt. Yes, Yes Bank. So many banks closed down. There was the scam. Then I am talking about PNB. Punjab National Bank, ma'am, you know that. There was, very big scam. It is amounting to crores and crores of rupees. The diamond merchant, Nirav Modi. It is coming in the paper. Nirav Modi, he ran away to England. Nirav Modi. Same story with Vijay Mallya. Okay, Kingfisher. He did not return the money. He ran away to England. So these are all the big scams. आप और मेरे को एक छोटा लैपटॉप लेने के लिए बैंक में जाने पर इतना सारा डॉक्यूमेंट पूछेगा. But when the same big people like Nirav Modi and Vijay Mallya went, they had given 40,000 crore, 50,000 crore loan and they did not repay. So banks are undergoing big challenges. Please remember that. That is the reason RBI has decided to go for merger of banks. Nowadays, whenever you are seeing any bank, you see that change. Earlier, there were so many banks. Now the number is becoming less. Okay, children, banking. Banking has also undergone severe changes. Please remember. Then insurance sector. Insurance as a new sector we had introduced. Why? Only during this COVID period, now people are remembering about insurance. Otherwise, India nobody wants to take the insurance policy. Please remember. What is the reason? Main reason is people are afraid. They think that if I take the insurance policy, something will happen to me. So they won't take insurance. But COVID has opened the eyes of all. What's the reason? Many people got affected with COVID and they got admitted. So the bill was amounting to 10 lakh, 14 lakhs. Private hospitals were charging very high. So naturally, how can you pay so much money from your pocket? So people now slowly think about insurance. I am talking about medical insurance. Okay. Then I told you this is about the capital market. Money market, capital market. All this we will be studying. So children, how many modules are there? There are 4 modules. Module 4, 3, 2, 1. So what is the name of your paper? Business economics or Indian economy since economic reforms. Indian economy since economic reforms. This is your business economics. That is Indian economy since economic reforms. So when did economic reform happen, children? 1991. 1991 NEP means what? What is the full form of NEP?
New policy.
New economic policy.
New economic policy. You are perfectly right. So before new economic policy, India was following which system, children?
Mixed
Before new
Mixed
India
policy.
was following, many have written in the answer on chat box. Excellent. Before new economic policy, India कौन सा policy follow करता था?
Mixed economy.
Mixed economy. Yes, say loudly. Yes, mixed economy. You are right. So mixed economy. And so we discussed all this. And now you will ask the main question, madam, which textbook do we have to follow or do we have to buy? You have to buy written by Johnson. The publisher is Manan and Prakash. It's a good book. Manan and Prakash, author is Johnson and Mascarenhas. Now I will share your attendance.